Ever open a trading account thinking you found the perfect platform, only to get a hit with hidden fees, confusing layouts, or locked out funds? That was me. I tested both TradeStation and interactive brokers head to head, and what I uncovered could save you a ton of frustration. Or worse, money if you'd lost it. Let's break it down. Whenever I dig into any broker, I always start with checking the dark side of other traders' experiences. Those one-star horror reviews that make you have a second thought. Because if you're going to trust your hard-earned money with any of these platforms, you want to know the worst that can happen. And with TradeStation, one review caught my attention. One trader said that about 2 or 3 years ago, he funded his account, forgot about it, didn't trade, and over time, the inactivity fees wiped out his entire balance. Honestly, that stings. But when I dug further, it was clear that TradeStation clearly outlines its inactivity policy. I've personally used TradeStation for over 2 years, and I've never had any surprising charges. As long as you're actively using the account or you follow their inactivity rules, you're fine. Just make sure you pay attention. I also found out that this kind of complaint is extremely rare, because a majority of the other reviews are from traders who swear by TradeStation. Here we go. One trader said he's been in the game for over 45 years and tried every platform imaginable, and still ended up choosing TradeStation. He was able to migrate and optimize all of his old models directly into the platform. Another trader described the platform as a perfect balance of advanced tools and a simple interface. He highlighted how easy it was to develop and test strategies, track performance, and manage trades in real time. And TradeStation's solid 4.5 out of 5-star rating backs this up. That's definitely not something you maintain by accident. When I looked into interactive broker reviews, their 3.0 out of 5-star rating did have me a little bit worried, and when I dug deeper into traders' experiences with this platform, it came across some disturbing feedback from traders. For instance, take a look at this review from a trader who shared a frustrating experience. His account got approved, he funded it, and then got locked out with no explanation. Interactive brokers canceled his account, kept the funds, and their support was practically unreachable. He said it was error after error, just trying to get someone to help, and meanwhile, he couldn't access his money. That's not just bad user experience, that's a nightmare scenario. So yeah, when it comes to TradeStation versus interactive brokers, user feedback tells a clear story. TradeStation seems to deliver more trust, more transparency, and way fewer headaches. Alright, now let's talk about the features of these platforms, and what sets them apart from the get-go. This is where TradeStation doesn't just show up, it shows off, and it shows off hard. Let's start with something that changed the way I plan trades: strategy optimization. Now, this isn't just backtesting. This is putting your strategy through a real-world stress test across historical data, tweaking every input to find the combination that actually works. I've literally run dozens of strategy variations using their optimization engine, and what I found was priceless. Trades that I thought worked fell apart. The ones I overlooked survived the stress tests. And you know how most platforms give you, basic testing tools and just calls it a day? TradeStation takes it way further. You can drop your strategy right onto a chart analysis window, see simulated trades play out historically, and instantly get a performance report. It's like having a time machine and trading lab in one. Then there's RadarScreen. Now this is a game changer. Picture being able to scan hundreds of symbols live using custom or built-in indicators that you'd normally apply on a single chart. That's what RadarScreen does. Every row becomes its own live chart, constantly feeding you real-time signals, all in a single screen. And you can sort, rank, and even set alerts across all of them. It's like having 100 eyes on the market all at once. And it doesn't stop there. The ticker bar gives you a customizable ribbon of real-time quotes and breaking news. It updates symbol rankings every 30 seconds. That's not just data, it's actionable awareness of the entire market. I use it like a financial heartbeat monitor for the markets that I care about. Then there's the market depth window. This one lets you see the market breathing, where buyers are stacking up, where sellers are pulling back, and what that means before you pull the trigger. And it's paired with an integrated trade bar so you can execute fast right from the window. Now, If you're into building your own stuff, TradeStation developer solutions are your playground. Their API isn't some watered-down endpoint set. It's the actual power behind their award-winning platform. It's now just opened for public use. I've used it to run custom order routing, pull historical market data for strategy analysis, and even build a few tools of my own. It's robust, well-documented, and backed by a community of real traders and devs. And here's where things really stood out for me. While Interactive Brokers offers some of these features, it's not as focused. One user said he switched from one of Interactive Brokers' competitors to Interactive Brokers, thinking it would be more flexible. But instead, he just hit a wall. There were just so many hoops to jump through just to trade the way he used to, and he just ended up pulling his money back out. TradeStation, by contrast, is built for technical traders with 294 indicators, which is more than the 155 indicators you get from Interactive Brokers. TradeStation also boasts a more combined toolset, so you get more a strategic, intuitive interface. It basically just feels like the entire platform was designed by people who actually trade, you know? So when you're weighing TradeStation versus Interactive Brokers, it's not just about what's offered, but about how well it works when it counts. And for me, TradeStation just wins every time. Now look, no platform is perfect, and I'll be straight with you. TradeStation can feel like a bit much at first. When I first logged in, I remember thinking, whoa, that's a lot of windows. The layout, the data feeds, the tools, it's like stepping into an airplane cockpit. But, you know, that's not a bad thing if you're serious about trading. Like, yeah, there's a learning curve, but once you spend like even an hour digging in, things start clicking. And unlike the Interactive Brokers platform where complexity hides limitations, here the complexity unlocks power. You're not being overwhelmed, you're being handed the keys. And if you ever hit a wall, their support and help center are some of the best I've seen. I've personally reached out for platform navigation help, and within minutes I had a clear answer. Alright, when it comes to cost, I'll be blunt with you, TradeStation is not the cheapest option if you're a casual buy and hold investor. Some of their premium features come at a premium price. But for active traders who demand precision and speed, I've consistently found the fees reasonable, especially when you factor in how much time and money you save with better tools. Interactive Brokers may lure you with rock-bottom commissions, but downtime, troubleshooting their clunky interface can cost far more in missed opportunities. Now, if you want to get the most value out of TradeStation and without overpaying, check the link in the description. We'll try to keep it updated with the latest promos and pricing. Okay, so if you're serious about active trading, scanning markets, optimizing strategies, automating your edge, TradeStation has the tools that actually work under pressure. Check the link in the description of this video to get started with our special discount and coupon. You'll thank yourself on your next trade.